And now with us today, one of my favorite people, Ken Silvestri from from Broadway Limited. And I laugh because we're just off camera. We were talking about what's happening, and Ken's coming to us live from his 72-degree outdoor temperature surrounding area. So, Ken, welcome. How are you?
Thank you, John. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, before we have you show us what's going on with BLI, I just wanted to shout out to you and show people a couple of things here. Just one thing, really. This, guys, is our commemorative locomotive that Broadway Limited did for us for our 50th anniversary reunion of our show. A couple of years back, if you look, you could see our logo on that thing, our gold anniversary logo, 50, number 50 on these SW 1500s. And the detail on this is incredible. This runs on not this particular one, but this runs, I have one for my home layout. It does all the switching chores in Oakland, Maine. Ken, that meant a lot to us when I first approached you about it. Oh yeah, we can run 100, 150. How many do you want?
It was our pleasure.
I'll tell you, it was the greatest thing, and we really appreciate it. And with that, tell us what's going on down Broadway.
Oh, okay. Well, first, I did want to do this from the outside because it is so wonderfully warm here. And I hear in the mid-Atlantic states, we're getting like maybe a foot of snow. And this morning in Springfield, it was 5 degrees. So I just wanted to rub it in just a tad.
Thank you so much, Ken.
But I can't begin to tell you how much I missed the show. And coming up to Springfield, it's always an event for us. We love it and we miss it dearly.
Thank you.
Looking forward to next year.
As am I. So what do you got for us? What's new down there?
I'm going to move things around. Have the cameraman do that. Hold on.
That's okay. Don't worry. The cameraman, as in you, right?
As in me. Oh, I can't find where is that? Oh, I see it. Hold on.
Don't worry. We're good. Take your time,
okay.
Ken. There you go.
Okay, I'm showing some of the product that's coming out shortly. And the first is the Norfolk and Western Paragon 3 Rolling Thunder Class A 2664.
Wow.
It's an ABS plastic with die-cast chassis, engineer and fireman figures, synchronized puff and smoke with each chuff, crisp tooling. And when I always look at tooling, I look for things like the rivets and to see how uniform they are, and they're perfect. It has a real cold load on the tender and the doghouse. I love the doghouse. And how cool would it be to ride in that doghouse? It's one of my hopes someday. This locomotive here is the 1218. This is the museum version, which has the shiny black paint. The Class A's come with 6 cab numbers. Some of them have the roller bearing side rods, and this one doesn't. It's the way it's shown at the museum. So that's the Class A. And now I have its younger brother. And hold on. See if my belt works here. We're coming forward.
It's an interesting transfer table. Ken, that's an interesting transfer table you got going there.
It's an old bed sheet. So here we have the Paragon 3, Norfolk and Western, Y6B 2882. And it has essentially the same features as the Class A, except it's a die-cast shell, boiler, die-cast tender, and die-cast chassis. And die-cast always equals weight equals traction, whether it's model railroading or it's the real thing. Weight is traction. And I want you to look at the especially look at the detail on the top of this locomotive. It's just fabulous. It's so crisp. And of course, it has the doghouse, which I love. Interesting fact, in the Norfolk and Western, coal was king. And the Norfolk and Western engineers were excellent at designing coal-burning locomotives. You go figure, coal's their thing. And these two locomotives, the Class A and the Y6B, graced the rails from 1936 to 1960. Interesting anecdote. In 1952, the N&W tested one Class A and one Y6B against 4 General Motors EMD F7s, and it came out a virtual tie. Fuel costs were similar, and so were the performances. These were really excellent coal-burning steam locomotives.
Wow.
And both of these models will be at your dealers in February. Okay. Next up, we're switching scales.
Sound effects and all, Ken.
Yes. Oh, you know, BLI sound, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And nothing's landed on the ground yet, which is kind of remarkable. Okay, next we have the Paragon 3, Rolling Thunder, EMD 70 ACE and N scale. And look at these models. And the 3 samples I have, each paint scheme is just fabulous. This is the Kansas City Southern. And check out the detail on it. Look how crisp the roof is on that. This is N scale. N scale with Rolling Thunder. And if you haven't heard Rolling Thunder, you're missing something. Hear it. Again, look at the paint scheme. Just fabulous. Next is the UP. And again, look at that paint scheme. The add-on parts. The UP wings. Can we see that? I guess yes. And this paint scheme just knocks my socks off. Powered by our people. Check it out. Look at the stripe on the back top. Just fabulous paint schemes. And these are at dealers right now. Okay, last but not least, the Paragon 3 Rolling Thunder 4000 class Santa Fe 2882. Now, this locomotive probably is the biggest regret I have for not being up at Springfield. And that's because I'm missing seeing the looks on the faces of the Santa Fe guys, because they've been clamoring for this locomotive for a long, long time. And, you know, we announced it, but here it is. So there'll be more information on this later. This was just kind of a tease to show you that it's coming. I think it'll be here around May or June. And for all these products and all BLI product, please go to the website, and it's Broadway-Limited.com. We have great pictures, specifications, frequently asked questions, delivery schedule, how-to videos, dealer locator, parts request, warranty information, all there on the website. Easy to access. So, John, that's my last product.
Wow, Ken, I'll tell you, we've got your website posted in our directory live during the meeting. So people could jump to it at any time. They could download the PDF and it'll include the link to your site so they could get to you easily. And with my experience with you, with these locomotives and everything, you guys have been nothing but the best. And we really appreciate it all. And I just want to thank you so much for being here, for always being there for us at the show. I miss you this year, but we'll catch up next year. We will definitely see each other next year. And just thank you so much for being here. And just don't tell me you're going for a swim after this, because I just
It's a
I don't
little
know what
warm.
I'll do.
I wanted to show everybody I got my official badge here, and the lady wouldn't let me into the door, so I had to have it.
I saw the first thing I did just to let people know when we were just before we came on, I saw the lanyard right away and I couldn't believe you put it on. Thank you so much. That's so funny. I love it. Ken, thanks. Broadway Limited is just right there for us all the time. We really appreciate it, and have a great one, Ken. I'll talk to you whenever.
Thank you again. We love what we do, and thank you, John.
You're very welcome. It's very apparent that you guys love what you do. So I really appreciate you being here. Thanks, Ken.
Bye now.
Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.